Hey everybody, this is Kuwei at DoneDone, and I want to take you through filters. So you're looking at a project here called Backend Bugs and Updates, and at the very top here, you'll see all the things you can filter your tasks by the title or specific task number, the assignee, creator, any number of statuses, including just the active or inactive statuses, any priority, due dates, and so forth. If I click on this plus icon, there's other options like tags, you're watching, and then also tasks that are created within or last updated within a certain number of days. So let me go ahead and just start filtering. So let me choose a specific set of assignees, for example. I can type by name or just click the people I want to search or filter by. And I'll just continue to go down and add some other things into my filter. Once I've done this, if I go into a task detail and I go through my tasks and then jump back out to the task listing, that set of filters stays the same. The last set of filters you chose for a particular project will remain there when you come back to it later on. Now that's great and all, but of course during the course of a work day or a work week, I might be changing these filters a bunch. And what if I want to go back to something that I was filtering on a week ago? Well, it's really easy to do that because I can always save a specific set of filters and give it a name. So in this case, I'll just call this my custom filter and save it. And then if I open this drop down, this my custom filter option will always be there. So if I go to different filters that I've saved, I can always come back to that one I just made and it's right there. So this is a great way for you to continue to add on very specific filters that you might come back to often. Now, you may have noticed that when I open this, there's also a bunch of these other items below. These are our default filters. Each project will have the same set of default filters. So I can search for everything, for instance, and that'll just clear away all my dropdowns. I can search for created by you, and that'll pre-select myself and all the active statuses. So these are all the tasks that are still active that I created, and so forth. Now, the reason we added these is it's a quick way for you to get to the most common things you might be wanting to find without having to drill down to each dropdown and select specific things. So those are always there for all projects. Custom filters are really powerful because they really let you organize tasks any way you want. So if I go back to some of the other ones I've saved, for instance, I've got this database improvements filter. If I click on this, this is a list of all my tasks that have this specific database tag on it. So imagine if you're using sprints or any other way to organize groups of tasks via a tag, you can easily create a filter that just pre-selects a specific set of tags or ones that don't include a specific set of tags and make that its own custom filter. So that's really useful. You can see I've got another one here called Michael's unfulfilled wish list. These are all of the tasks that Michael has created that are assigned to me that are still active. So you can name your custom filters in any creative way you want. Now we put these filters pretty much everywhere on the app. So for instance, in this project, I can go right to my Kanban view and it'll persist the same exact set of filters. And now I can see these tasks from a Kanban perspective. So if I go back to, let's say, the ones that are created by me, you'll see it'll just highlight the ones that match the specific filter. Here's that one I originally created, and you can see it just selects the ones that match this filter. This filtering system also applies to all tasks. So if I go back up to all of my tasks, which includes all the tasks across all of my projects, I'll get the same set of options here, including a drop down where I can just break it down by a specific set of projects as opposed to just all of the tasks and all of the projects. Now, mailboxes and conversations work pretty similarly. So if I go to my all conversations list, you can see a very similar set of filters here. The one exception that's different is instead of the creator dropdown, there's a customer dropdown. So here I can search by a specific customer and get right to any conversations that that customer has created within our mailboxes. Under the default filters for mailboxes and conversations, we have a spam filter. So you can click on this just to see the ones that were marked as spam either by you or by someone else. So that's a quick run through of how to use filters in DoneDone. I think it's a great way for you to organize tasks and conversations any way you want. If you have any questions, of course, just write us in at support@donedone.com, and we look forward to hearing from you.